everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Fix this fucking camera angle. Make that shit fucking square. So I just got off of Skype, and I was talking to an individual about this. And we were talking about realistic goals. And we've talked about realistic goals before. And I've actually had people contact me and say, I mean, the food list that I give out for my clients, it's a pretty wide food list. Okay, it's not like fucking 2 foods on it that you have to eat for the rest of your goddamn life. And by the way, these foods, as you progress and get to your goals, change. Different foods get added when you attain your goal, not on the way to the goal, but attain your goal. And different amounts of the foods change as you attain your goal also. It's not like you're going to be in there for the rest of your fucking life. But there's going to be a point in time where you have to stick to shit that you don't want to fucking stick to. And I actually had a person tell me, you know, make this comment. They're like, Jerry, I just don't think this is realistic. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? What do you consider realistic? Well, a couple cheat days a week, and you're fucking fat. You are fucking fat. You're talking about a couple of cheat meals a week. In the food list, I mean, you're eating 250 grams of carbs a day and you're fucking fat. Not realistic. What's not realistic about it? Having to make my foods all the time. Okay, get a meal prep service. Having to pay for the meal prep service is not realistic. Okay. Having to eat these same foods all the fucking time. Okay. Let me ask you this question. Do you drink wine every night? Because they put wine on the thing. Yes. Is it the same fucking wine every night? Yes. When you go to fucking happy hour, do you order wine and drink the same wine at happy hour? Yes. Let me get this straight. So you can do the same wine every day, sometimes multiple times a day, but you can't eat the same foods for 12 weeks to try to attain your goal. What's unrealistic is you. You are what is fucking unrealistic. You in your head have mocked up some kind of bullshit excuse why following something that you don't want to follow, okay? If you don't want to follow it, don't follow it. If you don't want to train, don't train. If you don't want to do this shit, don't contact me or any other fucking trainer. But if you come to me or any other trainer, you're telling us that you have a goal and you are ready and you'll do whatever we say. We say, okay, let's say, for instance, sweet potatoes, brown rice, corn, fucking whatever the fucking case may be, and you don't hear fucking Doritos on there, it's unrealistic. No, you and your fucking lifestyle is unrealistic because you want to do the same fucking things that you're doing, banging your head against the wall, but get the results. You want to have your cake and eat it too, I guess you could say, which is, you know, we all want our fucking cake and eat it too. I love cake. Anyways, but the bottom line is, what is realistic? Here's what's realistic to me. Taking 12 weeks, whether to be, and here's what you can really break it down. Some people want to get in shape in 12 weeks. They want to get in better shape or whatever the case may be. Other people want to have a baby within 12 weeks. Other people want to make 10 grand within 12 weeks. Other people want to finish the floors in their house in 12 weeks. Other people want to take a fucking vacation in 12 weeks. Okay? All those, including getting in shape and following a diet, are realistic things. Okay? Well, you don't have a baby in 12 weeks. You get pregnant within 12 weeks. Fuck. Anyways, bottom line is, all those other things are realistic, and people wouldn't argue. They'd be like, oh, those are all realistic things. Why not? Right. So why is it so fucking unrealistic that you have to eat certain foods for a certain period of time? Why is it so unrealistic that you have to go do the fucking gym and workout? Or just fucking stop sitting on your fucking ass at your desk job where you fucking do nothing all day. Don't stimulate your metabolism. Drink your fucking wine. Eat your fucking cheese. Cheese and wine. I don't know why I guess that goes together. Whatever. But the bottom line is, what is so unrealistic about trying to make a shift in your life to health rather than the other things that you want to do? Now, all those other things are great goals. And I think any goal that you have that you put 100% into and you go after it is something great. I think you can accomplish great things. But why does it always seem to be the food and, well, not so much the exercise. I think people are willing to work out, but the food, because there is an emotional attachment to food to people 9 out of 10 times. And I myself, I mean, I'm absolutely guilty of it. Not sugars, not cake, it's fatty foods. When I was growing up, fatty foods were more of a comfort to me. Like my parents would get McDonald's, they would get pizza. We'd do like family night with pizza. We'd stop at McDonald's on Saturdays to get hamburgers and shit to bring them to my parents owned a linen store at the time called JW Discount Linen. And we'd eat there and watch wrestling. Like I equated this food with something that feels good and fun in my brain. And therefore, as I was older and became a bodybuilder, I was eating clean foods, but I would also eat these foods. And I would walk around at 265 fucking pounds. And I would always say, I can't wait to compete. And then when I'm done competing, be able to go back and eat what I want to eat. And it took me a while to realize I was eating against my goals. I should have been eating to stay lean. And I was eating to feel better. And that, I don't know if you would call it an eating disorder or a food disorder or a food fucking, I don't know what you would call it. But the bottom line is it's a problem. And it was a problem. And do I have control over it now? Yes. Will I have control over it for the rest of my life? I don't fucking know. But the bottom line is it took me stepping back and realizing and putting my fucking ego aside and what I wanted and all kinds of bullshit and saying, what is wrong with what the fuck is going on right here? Why can I not give this food up for a year? I should be able to give up anything for a year. When I couldn't give up heroin for a fucking weekend or a year, that's a problem, right? A lot of people can't give up the foods. It just fucking becomes unrealistic. And you're making that shit up in your head. It is not unrealistic to fucking eat the same foods every fucking day. You do not need variety. You want variety, okay? It's not unrealistic to fucking say you're going to do it for a certain period of time. That's not unrealistic. You just don't want to do it. It's not unrealistic to say that these are the foods that work best for my body and my health. And this is what I need to put in them. That's not unrealistic, okay? Unrealistic is you expecting to eat fucking burgers and eat all kinds of junk and fucking drink your wine and do all your shit and then still get your results. That's unrealistic. You're being unrealistic. And until you realize that and it fucking clicks and you make that change in your head, I remember walking in the grocery store and there was a big aisle that said fucking cookies. And Carrie really loved cookies. That's her thing. I'm a fucking cookie. I love cookies. And it says cookies, cookies. And 3 fucking times it says cookies on the fucking thing. And she goes, oh, do you let's go down the cookie aisle. And I said, okay, but I don't eat that stuff. Like, that's the way I processed it in my head. I don't eat that stuff. That's not for me. And I didn't. And to this day, I mean, I'll have cookies here and there, but the bottom line is I have to go in my head and say, McDonald's, I don't eat that stuff. Wendy's, I don't eat that stuff. Pizza, I don't eat that stuff. Unless it's a cheat day, I allow myself to have it. But the bottom line is you have to learn how to switch the fucking switch on and off. And that's realistic. Learning about yourself, who you are, and if you do have a problem or a bad relationship with food, learn it. Understand it. Own it. Doesn't mean you're fucked up. Which means that you have something that you need to work on. And we all do. But don't make things unrealistic because you just don't want to do them. Fucking, there's a lot of shit out there that's fucking unrealistic. But eating the same foods for 12 weeks or getting healthier by removing the shit out of your fucking diet in your life is not unrealistic. You just don't want to do it. Biostrength@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostrength.com is a blog. This is a realistic looking bicep. Look how real it is. Ooh, and we're out.